people are not effective mentors because they are too concerned about their reputation. You know, there comes a time in the lives of people sometimes where it may not be fashionable to be seen with you. Maybe, I was in a stage in my life where I had goofed, it was not fashionable to be seen with me or to associate with me. You know, who wants to associate with that guy who has lost it all? You know, and that's where mentors play a very key role. You know, and of course, those periods you now develop thick skin, and that's why one of my personal philosophies today is people who did not see me when I was invisible don't deserve my attention when I'm visible.
So really, I see this ideal mentor as a person who must be fully involved in all the details of that person's life. But there's also something else that I also have as a question. Does mentorship have to have a start, a beginning, and an end? Or should it be a lifelong kind of relationship where I am monitoring your progress all the way?
I'm a believer that at different stages of life, my needs are different. And I believe that people will come into my life at different stages to help me move to the next form of my life. Now, I have had consistency in the people that mentor me, but I do appreciate the fact that there comes a time when, hey, somebody was mentoring me, maybe somebody mentors me into this phase of my life, maybe into the ministry or whatever. Then at another stage in my life, I'm in business and all that, and so I need somebody else. The guy who mentored me to that first phase does not have what it takes to take me to the next form. All right? So that's why I'm saying at different stages of life, different people can come in. Yeah.
Great. Then let's take a look at your own experience here. And you have a program, a mentorship program.
Yes.
In which you invite people to come and have coffee with
Yes.
Dr. Wale.
Yes.
Just tell us how that came about.
Well, that started because, people just kept saying, oh, come on, we want you to mentor us, we want you to, and corporate executives to say, they want me to mentor them. Politicians say, want you to mentor us. So I said, okay, you know what? There's no way I'm going to effectively do this, So I decided, come, let's have coffee together. And let me just share my experiences and we can have an interactive session. So we put it online, invited, and I was expecting about maybe 20 people or so to show up. And then I had about 200 people register that they're coming. I said, oh my goodness. So I run that program every month, just a forum where we can get together. Last month, I think I was talking about pit stop execution. That a lot of people, it's not that they don't know what to do, it's that they don't do what they know. So how do you move from taking it from an idea to an action plan to the point where you say, this is it? This month, on Thursday, I'm talking about personal branding. How do you brand yourself for the next form of your life? Because, like you've heard me talk about transformation using the butterfly, that from the egg to the caterpillar to the pupa to the butterfly itself. And those are different forms. And transform, just like transatlantic is across the Atlantic, transform is across form. All right? Now, so the egg is one form, the caterpillar is one form, the pupa is one form. But in life, one of the things I've discovered is that every form has its own culture. All right? And even with the butterfly, you look at it, the culture of the egg, it's stagnant, it's just there, insignificant as it were. Then the culture of the caterpillar, it eats its way out of the egg and eats up the egg, and then it just goes on an eating spree all its life as a caterpillar, eating, growing, shedding, eating, growing, shedding. That's the culture of the caterpillar. The culture of the pupa, it is stagnant, it's just there, But while it's there, it starts from green and it begins to change color. And then the culture of the butterfly spread out its wings, fly, and begin the cycle all again. So each form of our life has its own culture. The biggest challenge a lot of people are facing is that they are not packaged for the next form of their lives. All right. So you find people maybe become a general manager and you are not prepared for it. So the culture of being at the top, communication, you're going for dinners, you're going for lunches, you're going for all those things, they're not prepared for it. Somebody wants to, so people who are trapped in the form of today cannot effectively move into the next form. So that's the whole purpose of this month's theme, which is personal branding. We're just helping people to move to the next form, to package themselves, to be able to understand what is the culture of the next form. What is the language of my next form? See, culture basically is expressed through language, dressing, diet, and all that. Those are the things that make up a person's culture. And so when we say, what is the language of your next form? The language, there's the language of the masses and there's the language of solution providers. One group is complaining, the other group is giving solutions. So what's the language of your next form? What is the mental state of your next form? So that's what we're going to help people accomplish on this particular month's event.